On Monday, the Jamaican government insisted that January's declaration of a state of public emergency was justified. The declaration was made after the police recorded 48 murders since the start of 2018 in the St. Catharines North Police Division. Security forces said the current operation will primarily focus on the notorious Klansmen gang, which operates mainly out of the parish capital of Spanish Town. According to Acting Commissioner of Police Clifford Blake, ongoing internal feuds within the gang are considered the cause for the recent spike in murders. This year's budget for the British Virgin Islands has decreased by 7.3% compared to the last fiscal year. Premier and Minister of Finance Dr. D. Orlando Smith announced a budget of $299,525,366 for this year. Minister Smith announced an increase in infrastructure spending as well, saying that this represents a 14.4% increase over the 2017 allocation of $308,187,131. This increase is firmly attributed that my government's undertaking across various sectors and agencies in response to the ongoing recovery and reconstructive work. The Premier said based on 2018 revenue projections, this year's fiscal deficit will be about $53.2 million. Trade union leaders in Antigua expressed anger regarding recent actions by Prime Minister Gaston Brown at an Antigua Barbuda Public Service Association meeting. On Friday, the ABPSA called an emergency meeting at the Botanical Gardens to consult with its members over the actions which should be taken to resolve outstanding back pay. However, they were also joined by Prime Minister Brown and Social Transformation Minister Samantha Marshall, who both showed up uninvited. The issue was discussed at length with union leaders accusing the Prime Minister of allegedly intimidating public servants. And in international news, Facebook CEO Mark Zuckerberg has been called on by a parliamentary committee to give evidence about the use of personal data by Cambridge Analytica. Cambridge Analytica is accused of harvesting the data of 50 million Facebook users without permission and failing to delete it when told to do so. Damian Collins, the chairman of the Commons Inquiry into Fake News, accused Facebook of misleading the committee. London-based firm Cambridge Analytica denies any wrongdoing. Wiley says that the data was sold to Cambridge Analytica, which then used it to psychologically profile people and deliver pro-Trump materials to them, with a view to influencing the outcome of the 2016 presidential election. The suspected serial bomber in Austin, Texas, blew himself up early Wednesday morning as authorities closed in. Police had zeroed in on the suspect in the last 24 to 36 hours and located his vehicle at a hotel on Interstate 35 in the suburb of Round Rock, Austin. Police Chief Brian Manley said at a news conference.
As members of the Austin Police Department SWAT team approached the vehicle, the suspect detonated a bomb inside the vehicle, knocking one of our SWAT officers back, and one of our SWAT officers fired at the suspect as well. The suspect is deceased and has significant injuries from a blast that occurred from detonating a bomb inside his vehicle. We cannot name the suspect at this time because he has not been positively identified yet by the medical examiner, and next of kin have not yet been notified.
While his identity has not been released, the police have said the suspect is a 24-year-old white male. He is suspected of committing a series of bombing attacks over the past several weeks, killing 2 and injuring 4 persons. And finally, the Washington Post reports that according to Nigeria's government, 101 of the 110 schoolgirls abducted a month ago by Boko Haram are confirmed free, and it indicates that the release is not over. An aide to President Muhammadu Buhari says on Twitter that the number would be updated after the remaining ones have been documented. Nigeria's government claims no ransoms were paid in the release. Witnesses in Dapchi Town says Boko Haram extremists released the girls in the middle of the town before dawn Wednesday with a warning. Don't ever put your daughters in school again. Reporting for Channel 2 Headline News, I am Bibi Bacchus.
Thanks for watching Channel 2 Headline News. If you like this story, leave a like. We'd really appreciate it. Also, you can share your views and comments below. And if you really like what you see, hit the subscribe button for updates on all the news happening in Guyana.